What's happening, team? Short video today. It's really just going to be a little look over how we got on in the season. So I'm going to run through a few things, obviously go through the transfers. We might have a little look as well just together at the transfers. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the club vision and expectations meeting. This comes every year. It's really interesting. I quite like it because it changes, it develops with the time. So the board want to discuss what they want. So obviously playing entertaining football, develop players using the club's youth system, sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, and do not sign players over the age of 30. Fair enough. Quite happy with that. So the 5-year plan is work within a wage budget, which I'm failing at, I reckon. Minimum 4-year contracts for first team players. Maintain the best youth system in the country. Maintain the best youth system in the world. And the next season, they're not too eager as well, which I'm quite happy about, because sometimes you finish second in the league and they're like, we're going to win it next year, and they're just jumping. So yeah, next year they're asking me for, oh, I just lost it. Sorry, lads and ladies, I do apologise. Where are we up to? Yeah, sorry. Qualifying for the European Champions Cup. I'm happy with that because it doesn't put too much pressure on us to win the league. I want to be winning the league next year. I want to get the treble in the first attempt. We want to reach the semi-final of the Champions League. Again, it'd be hard, but there's no reason why we can't get there. Our contract expires, so we need to make sure that we are doing well so we can get another contract, basically. Yeah, and then so on and so forth. So again, then the year after, they're expecting us to challenge for the Premier Division title. So I mean, yeah, next year we're going to give it a go. If we get it, amazing. But I'm not expecting it. I think it's going to be another year of growth. Obviously, a few transfers here and there as well coming in. So yeah, I'm going to accept the current vision. I'm not even going to negotiate it. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's hold an end of season meeting to discuss the plans for next year. The season's over. I'm going to say this passionately. Go and have a well-deserved break. I want every single one of you to be fully rested with a positive frame mind when you get back, because we're going to win the title next year. I'm saying it. I shouldn't have said it. So Diego Dallo, Sewell, Emre Can, and Mandzukic are like, we can win the title, boys. Come on. Emre Can. Andreas Pereira is like, let's just focus on one game at a time, shall we? And to be fair, the rest of the squad pretty much agrees with him. I'm going to be assertive. I'm going to say I disagree with the dissenting view. I reckon we can achieve what I said if everyone performs at their best. I'm not going to front him. I'm just going to front him. Emre Can's like, I can't think of anything to say. Andreas Pereira's like, I still think you're being unrealistic about what we can achieve. Listen, I'm going to say calmly, I respect that each of you has your own opinion as to what I have to say. And it's gone terribly. I hate those things. They are the worst, honestly. So yeah, let's have a look at the schedule. Let's just have a run through. In fact, no, you know what? Let's go to competitions. We'll do one at a time. So we're at the Premier Division. 91 points, 1 point behind City. It all just fell apart a little bit at the end. Bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. But yeah, happy. Very, very happy. Next year we're going to the Champions League. And we've got to push on for that top spot, I think. Let's have a look and see who got relegated. Sheffield United, Newcastle and Southampton. That's a shame. Let's have a quick look and see who we'll be competing with next year as well. That'd be interesting to see who we get next year. So what's we going to be Swansea or Stoke? Let's have a look at the league table. We've got Leeds and Fulham. They always seem to come up. Joint points. Leeds win it on goal difference. Another tight a tight league. I don't know what words we're saying then. Yeah, very happy. Let's have a quick check then. Euro Cup. So the Euro Cup, we got knocked out in the first round by PSV, and it just wasn't good enough, is it? Arsenal are still yet to play Chelsea, so we've got an all-English final. Let's have a look. Come here, look at the tree. So there's the first knockout round. That's us getting knocked out. Let's see who PSV played then. Who did they play in the second knockout? Wolves, and Wolves beat them. It's a joke, honestly. Absolute joke. FA Cup, obviously, we are the winners of that. Buzzing. Beat Liverpool 3-0 on the in the final. To be fair, if you'd said to me you're going to finish with a cup at the end of the first season, I wouldn't believe. Second and a cup, unbelievable. And in the Carabao Cup, we got knocked out in the quarter final by Chelsea, who went on to win it, as you can see. So yeah, there we go. They beat us, and then they played. Who did they play? Brentford. It could have been another, potentially anyway, another cup. And they beat Everton 2-0 in the final of that. Let's have a look at the squad, see how the squad played. So I was really happy, to be fair, with how everyone played. What am I trying to do here? I don't even know. So just something I always just like to have a quick look at, see who made the most appearances, and the player with the most appearances for ourselves. Wow, Paul Pogba, the most starts, 45 games he played. I mean, if you look at it in this way, Marcus Rashford and Victor Lindelof also had exactly the same amount of games. In fact, so did Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well, to be fair. If you're adding all them up together, 46 games in total. So yeah, who played the least? Lee Grant didn't start, came on as a sub. I remember that game. That was a joke. Eric Bailly played one game, came on as a sub. Ashley Young actually played 5 games, which was a surprise for myself. Pereira and Juan Mata not featuring a lot. Tanif Chong, Mandzukic only played 13 games in the end. But I mean, let's have a look at the top goal scorers, and let's have a look through that as well. So we've got Anthony Martial scored 26 goals overall. Close behind was Marcus Rashford, then Paul Pogba and Mason Greenwood. Mario Mandzukic, Luke Shaw, Dan James. I mean, Luke Shaw's scoring the same amount of goals as Dan James. Book your ideas up, pal. We got Diego Dallo, Scott McTominay, Pereira, who actually scored 4 goals in 7 games, which is quite impressive, really, when you think about it. When he was one of the least, players. Jesse Lingard, Emre Can, Lindelof, Bruno Fernandes got a couple, Tanif Chong got a couple, Wan-Bissaka got a couple. In fact, most players scored. Newt Sewell got 1, Harry Maguire got 1. The only players that didn't score were these lot down the bottom. I'm not going to go through more because it's too many. Next one, I'm going to have a quick look at the assists. Wan-Bissaka getting 12, and Luke Shaw getting 11. So that's obviously where we're getting a lot of goals coming in from the right and left hand side. Bruno Fernandes got 9 assists, and he only come in January. So yeah, very happy with that. Dan James, to be fair, he set up at 8 goals, which is quite impressive as well. Let's have a look at the highest rating. So the highest average rating was Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. That's it's not surprising, to be fair. Luke Shaw's a surprise. He had a fantastic season there, along with Diego Dallo as well, to be fair. Who was the worst player we had? Lee Grant. Tanif Chong wasn't the best. Sergio Romero wasn't great when he played, to be fair, either. Juan Mata and De Gea, right down there at the bottom, which is quite a surprise. Behind Bailly and Lingard. Lingard had quite a good season, to be fair, for me. Greenwood, Mandzukic, yeah, so on and so forth. There's a few players that we're going to be getting rid of. Well, I say getting rid of, just going. I think Bailly's probably going to go. I don't know yet. One Matter's more than likely going to go. There's going to be a lot of change this year. I mean, we've got, how much did we get given? I think it was about 92 million. As you can see, a lot of these players, I think they're all going out. These are all just going out to different teams. We're going to bring in a couple of players as well from the youth. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in a second. I'll come back. You wouldn't even know. It'll be like a magical little, cut. I'm going to go through a few players that I'm thinking about signing. And I was thinking about putting up on the Twitter, and if you want to comment down below on between the players that I'm talking about, who do you want us to sign. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to go away, gonna have a little look around, and then I'll come back to you. All right, team. So I've got a short list of 4 players. The position we're going for: attacking midfield, right, inside striker, inside forward. First player that I'm thinking about is 29. So age might play a factor in this. He is 29, coming into the twilight of his career. Douglas Costa. Now, as you can see, plays well on the right hand side, inside forward. I mean, if you're looking at his stats, fairly good. Finishing isn't great. His acceleration and agility is still pretty high. His dribbling obviously is solid as well. Long shots is good. Passing is good. Technique is good. Anticipation, composure, flair, vision off the ball, all good things that you need as a inside forward. His finishing concerns me a little. So he's number 1. He's going to be in there as well. The next one is a bit of a shock, a bit of a surprise, I guess, for everyone. But you know what? It probably won't happen. But I put him in there. I put him in there because I thought you just never know, do you? Again, 29 years old. He is, again, in the twilight of his career. Oh, by the way, just so you know, Douglas Costa and Mahrez are both listed. Mahrez is 42. Douglas Costa, I think, is 55. So, yeah, dribbling, finishing, first touch, brilliant. Long shots, brilliant. Passing, brilliant. Technique, brilliant. Anticipation, composure, flair off the ball, vision, all, I would probably say, better than Douglas Costa. Acceleration, agility, balance, and pace, not quite there. But his finishing is a lot better than Costa's. So, again, but there is another option. The next 2 options, they are not transfer listed. So, if we did go for them, there is a chance that it may not happen. Jadon Sancho, and I'll be honest with you, he's not perfect in this position, but I put him in anyway because I thought I'll have a look. Dribbling, amazing. Finishing, in between sort of Costa and Mahrez. First touch really good. Long shots, not the greatest. Passing, so. Technique, really good. Anticipation, composure, flair off the ball, and vision, all solid across the ball. Acceleration and agility, unbelievable. Balance, not great, but pace, again, fairly decent. So he's the next option. Again, he's probably going to cost a fair bit more than any of them. And to be fair, I've got 90 odd million. Whether we can afford him, I don't know. But if you decide to pick him, I'll make sure we can afford him. The next player I was thinking about is Inaki Williams. Now, you could just play him straight up front, which again would be an option. But yeah, I'm going to go through this one just quickly with you. So we've got dribbling 14, finishing 14, first touch 13, long shots, passing, technique. I mean, he is, let's be honest, just standard across the board. Acceleration's pretty good, but his agility and balance isn't the greatest. But his pace, a 19 for pace, is pretty good. Again, he's just solid across the board. I think that's why I quite like him in a way. But yeah, they're the 4 that I'm going to ask you between. We've got Douglas Costa, Mahrez, Sancho, and Inaki Williams. So yeah, I'm going to put it on the Twitter. Obviously, if you want to comment below, please do, and I'll take them into account as well. Like, subscribe, listen. That's going to be the end for this wrap up. Next episode will be a few. Well, hopefully anyway. Will be a bit more on the transfers that we've got to. So yeah, get voting. It'll be up literally for the day, and we'll go from there. Cool, nice one. Peace.